Alright, welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap Up Crew. No book of, but I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Keem with us.
Yes, indeed. It's the GOAT. I bring the bars and it's too strong. Now, I mean, anybody that know me know I've been nice for too long. This nigga Jew. I don't know why you looking over here. Everybody like he get a pass, nigga, because everybody knows that Jew eats ass.
Yo, man.
Oh, word. Y'all doing tag team rap battles now? Y'all DNA and the other dude?
K-Shine, like,
Hey,
yo, man.
Pappy.
Last but not least, man, we got Jew, man. Like,
Last but not least, I'm about to feast because I'm the beast. You know that I'm elite, but I didn't spell it with Eli because we already know that Eli.
wait, first of all, why am I always the recipient? Of
Yo, you just had to take those bars.
When that nigga, the nigga that
You was giggling with him.
Yo, shit crazy. Niggas don't never want to challenge.
But they call him Ace the GOAT, but he has no hope. When he take that do-rag off, it look like little brown soaps. You know what I mean? Yo, it's all cool.
You should have just ended it where you had it.
Yo, and last but not least, these niggas eat feast, and when Shorty turn around, they find out who's beauty and who's the beast. Bars.
He gonna keep going until he redeems himself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
And never forget, there's no hope.
Oh my God.
Yo, don't worry, Eli. I still killed you though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm gonna have to come on bars next show, man. Like, yeah, I get into my first. Exactly. Like, get into my first topic. I'm pretty sure we all familiar with the versus battles. It's actually been pretty enjoyable, you know, especially during this time of quarantine.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
Number one, I want to say, who was your favorite versus battle so far?
My favorite verse battle by far, so far has been Beanie versus Bounty Killer.
I mean, yeah, they actually performed.
Yeah, that shit was entertaining. I ain't gonna lie, man.
What about you, Joe?
I'm gonna have to go with DMX and Snoop Dogg.
Okay, dropping the King's Bounce with them too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It was actually fire. There was a whole lot of
that
cool ones.
one.
All of them been cool. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, all of
But
them
I
was
feel
dope.
like they had their own type of energy, and everybody had their own shit. But you know what I mean. X definitely won. You know what I'm saying. And
One.
What?
Listen, man.
Which one was your favorite? Have you been tuned in?
I ain't see I seen a recap of the DMX and the Snoop shit, but the one that I fucks with the most right now, I'm gonna have to go with the Fab and Jada one. Like, that's the one I actually did watch. Like, you know what I mean, even though Jada should have absolutely won.
Nelly and Luda was cool too, by the way.
Nah, they was cool. Like, you know what I mean. But I just
What?
they was cool.
That was a slaughter. Oh.
Nah, it was cool. But I'm just
T-Pain
saying,
and Lil
like,
Jon was cool too.
Shout out to T-Pain here.
Yeah, nah, they always dope. Like, but I'm gonna have to fuck with the Jada and the Fab one. But my question is, what's the versus battle that you want to see?
Oh, that's easy. I want to see Chris Brown versus Drake. That's easy. Yeah.
Okay.
Chris Brown versus Drake.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like that's a heavy hitter battle right there. I ain't gonna lie.
But then I can't cap that to 20. Chris gave you an album with 45 on it.
That got to be a 30 versus 30, man. Like 40. Like, I don't know.
It got to be 20.
Yo,
you want the best records. You don't want to get into the posse cuts and the one that's cool, but we want the best records.
Drake and Chris Brown got enough to go 20 and beyond, bro.
Best records. We need to make it
all right, cool. I see where you coming
then
from.
You start to get to the later tracks and they like, really hit or miss.
So how about 25?
I mean?
How about 25? Yeah, 25. I feel like 25.
That's a respectable versus. What about you, Joe?
Damn, King just made this exclusive fucking explosion at a power plant and shit. It's hard to fucking match that. I wanted to be some shit with somebody like, ooh, but I'm just not gonna get that. I'm just not gonna get that. Growing up, I would see Mary J. Blige. She doesn't have any competition, but I would love to see her in the verses. You get what I'm saying? But I can't.
What about Beyonce, man?
Nah, Beyonce not. What about Mary J. Blige versus like Mariah Carey or something like that?
Nah, that's a slaughter. That's a slaughter.
Nah, they are wild. Mariah got the most number ones. Like,
I don't care about them number ones.
Those matter in the
That's
verses.
Mary
Like,
MJB.
nah,
Mariah got the most number ones?
She don't got the most number one, but she's up there. Like, she's definitely up there. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, she is.
No, I'm saying no, she wouldn't win. Like, come on.
Nah, I don't know.
Wait, so why y'all say no to Beyonce though? Like,
because I don't think that it'll be. I think Beyonce got to go
Go
against
with
like a
Rihanna.
Rihanna. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I think
Just
it's because of the age difference.
oh,
like, you know what I mean?
copy.
I agree with that.
I don't
But,
feel like nobody in Mary's time could go against her. I don't feel like.
I'm saying Mariah. You know what I mean? I ain't a liar if I say Mariah. Like,
I mean, can you name
Well,
five? Can
you could be lying if your name is Eli.
Oh,
you're gonna use that bar.
yo, can you name 5 Mariah joints right now though?
No, I cannot.
Oh,
I know
that's
she
what I'm
has
saying.
them. I
Can
know
you-
she has them.
can you
I
name
can't
5
Mary
Mary-
joints? Like,
You can't name 5 Mary
Yeah,
joints?
5 Mary joints. Like,
That's crazy.
nah.
Wait, can I name 5 Mary joints?
But I know.
No
that,
more drama.
Right. Be Without You.
Be Without You. Yeah.
The whole was upside down. That thing.
The shit with Ja Rule. Rainy Days.
Rainy Days. Yeah.
That was Ja Rule song. Or
That
your song?
was Rule's song though.
But it still could be on her. What's her name? And the joint with her and Method Man.
Then we can say Mariah when she was on DJ Clue shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, with Jada. Like,
Family Affair.
She got a whole bunch. All right.
Yo, y'all sleeping on Mariah. Bro, Mariah is up there.
But you can't name no joints.
First of
Because
all,
I'm not a Mariah
Mary
person, but I
made
know-
you proud to be sad.
Niggas said proud to be sad. Like, yo.
No drama.
I
felt
don't
that,
know,
but
bro. We gonna have to put that in. I'm about to make a poll.
Yeah.
Nobody name one person that could go at MJB.
He said that's what he's thinking
That's
to,
what I'm saying,
Mariah.
Mariah, like-
So we got to see.
And he
Bro,
ain't-
Mariah Carey, are you bugging?
I'm gonna carry her up
Bro,
out of here.
Mariah Carey got way more number ones than fucking Mary J. And
So
those
number
count
one-
in the verses because
No,
those are
number
good
one-
enough to be number one. Like,
so number one is the only thing that's competing. You know what I mean? That
I mean,
I know-
if it's a number one, what
I know
song
she got
that's gonna be-
Heartbreaker
Yeah, like
with Jay-Z.
If you got number ones,
I'm
how
not
can
saying
you-
she's not talented.
She
I'm
got
just
that.
saying
She
she's
got
not
that.
better than MJB.
She got that.
20 songs.
All I want for Christmas that play every year.
That's the number one.
She got
Because she cheated.
She got We Belong Together. I can't go past that.
I could look up a catalog, but we ain't even gonna get into
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But just know, y'all sleeping on Mariah. But the verses that I want to see is gonna have to be Pharrell and Ye. You know what I mean? Like,
all right.
they both producers. They both got their own songs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I might have to go with that. Like, I mean, Pharrell gonna have to use most of his shit that he produced and he was on, but still, like, those are still shits he contributed to. That was a hit. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to
Front and
definitely-
Beautiful. I don't know. Ye might have. I don't know. I'm lying if I know I say one.
Ye catalog is too crazy.
Yeah, but
bro.
Pharrell produced a lot of tracks, and he was also on a lot of tracks too. He could play Jay-Z.
I don't think that's
grinding.
I feel you, but I don't feel like that's equal because it's like producer versus
Ye gonna
Ye's a producer.
Ye's gonna
Ye-
play all
Ye-
the songs that he's on.
Ye is a producer, but I feel like he got the upper hand because he is Ye, you know what I mean? And he got so many tracks that he actually did too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but because they both producers and they both are artists, like I would definitely maybe Ye and Wayne. Or
My
some
question,
shit like-
my question to y'all, Ye and Wayne would be good. I feel like that would be good. But my question to y'all is, who y'all think could versus Hove though? Like,
I thought it was Snoop, but Snoop wasted his car with DMX. Like, yeah, I mean, so like, I ain't say wasted it, but I'm saying he used his shit with DMX.
Yo,
bro.
you have where my dogs at? You know, like how dare you disrespect the dog, boy?
That's not a disrespect,
bro, you're
DMX is
the
a
only
worthy
you're the
opponent.
only person that think DMX won that battle.
Lies.
Yeah, you is the only.
Lies.
I ain't hear nobody else say no DMX won.
Oh, so that's what y'all doing? Y'all following niggas
But
now?
I don't
the
think
consensus-
I don't think that he lost by a landslide. I feel like it's like by 1 or 2, but he lost
He
though,
still
bro.
lost. He still took it out. Like, I mean, like,
Yeah. Can we
So-
watch this video over?
so you gonna say you gonna? Nigga,
We gonna go
that's
back
it.
and forth.
That's it. Like, you
We
know
gonna
what I'm
say
saying?
what
Like,
song and
Yo,
when
can you
Snoop.
pull? Nah, we ain't gonna do it now. But I'm about to say, pull up this.
I
shit,
got
like, you
the.
know
I
what I'm
know
saying?
Hot Nights. We got the audio for sure.
Man,
I
the
mean,
consensus. I don't give a fuck if Snoop was dancing and prancing. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what
Like,
got y'all go.
How many?
Go,
How many
go.
albums DMX got
Like 4.
compared to Snoop, who got like over 10 albums?
Right.
Yo,
Like,
so you saying just because somebody got more albums,
and
that
he got
makes them
more
better?
and he got more features. We going into a versus
He has
battle.
longevity career. His career's longer than
Yes,
his.
so
I could
therefore
say
he
that.
has more tracks to pull
No,
from.
no. We're saying. So you saying? Look at Biggie.
Yeah.
Biggie murdered all these niggas. He only got 2 albums.
When you say all these niggas, who are you?
I'm talking about majority of the people that we Biggie is still.
If you do a Biggie versus J. Cole,
who y'all gonna say won?
J. Cole.
Cole World.
This is a lie.
See, that's that Brooklyn bias. Like,
no, it's not the Brooklyn bias. This is the father of rap.
I understand that.
You guys, he's
not the father of rap, but he's one of the pioneers.
Cole World.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Cole World.
Yeah, Cole World. Like,
there's no way.
Biggie got joints.
Biggie got joints, but he only got 2 albums, bro.
Yeah, and just like we said, 50 would. Well, I say 50 would win against T.I. It's not the New York bias.
I mean, we already established that by the battle that we did. Go check that out, by the way.
Well, first of all, you could go check that out. But
whenever Eli finished fucking editing it.
Yeah, but he's never going to edit this.
Word.
Well, but get to it. Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, Eli on his main shit. I'll do that next week.
Nigga retarded.
I said Eli on his main shit. I'll do that next week.
Oh, she nigga said I had to slow it down. I just dissed you. Like,
the nigga still ain't hear me.
Oh shit, like he don't want to hear you. That's what it is. Like, yeah. I get into my next topic, right? It says, at what age should you teach your children about racism / colorism?
Ooh.
I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Ooh. The sad thing is, like, okay, so y'all know I got kids, you know what I mean? Plenty of them. But how
much you got? 9 now?
Yo, how dare you? You got 9 dreadlocks under that do-rag, boy. Fuck out of here.
This is accurate.
Don't you ever come at me, boy. Anywho, I mean, I feel like my kids is too young, but I think they're too young to know a lot of stuff.
How old's your oldest?
8.
8.
So I have an 8-year-old. But
you feel like she too young?
I do.
You do?
Because it's how it's presented. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, and maybe it's my fault that I haven't been like, because I should have been like slided it in there a little bit as we go right now. But she's like in this whole Disney world of life. You get what I'm saying? But like, I've been trying to tell her, but she's so like emotional that I don't want to scare her or scare her from like white people or have her have the same racist thoughts that white people give to their children growing up, you know, to fear black people. I don't want her to grow up having that fear.
But with that being said, you don't think because of her variety and Disney programming or Nickelodeon, where she's constantly seeing white children on a TV screen, you don't think subconsciously she probably would think like, well, maybe white kids or white people are better than blacks? You know what I mean?
No,
like,
because we show diversity in my house. You get what I'm saying? So like, and mind you, you know, her uncle is married to a white woman, which her cousin is a little white kid. So, you know, and I'm light skinned, her mother's dark skinned. So it's a whole lot of diversity where she comes from. You get what I'm saying? She's not even seeing the value of color being, you know, one side's being worth more than the other, how society paints it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, this is like our home. We don't even show that. You know what I mean? But in reality, you know, I do have to wake her up and show her the real world. And I'm thinking it's more of a mentality thing. I feel like I can talk to my son about it now because I feel like...
How old is your son?
6.
You feel like you talk to your son about it more than your daughter?
Yeah, because I feel like she's so gentle.
Emotional. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And my boy is more like and it's a mind capacity thing where you can like actually understand and grasp it. Because it's going to lead to a whole lot of other questions if I... you know, break it down to my daughter. So I think it's more of a mind thing more than an age thing.
But some might argue that the boys need to know it earlier than the women, eh? Because I feel like black men are more targeted than black women. Like, we're both targeted, don't get me wrong, but I feel like black men are the most targeted in the world. Or in the United States. Yeah, in the world. I would say in the world.
I can't argue against that, like, because I really don't notice it. I know both black men and black women, you know, go through their, you know, fair share of racism and, you know, colorism and things.
It don't matter.
Like,
you're a man or woman.
I you know, I'm thinking about myself when I was growing up.
Wait, before you move on, my fault. I was listening to the Breakfast Club the other day, right? And Envy was talking about how he was riding his bike and he passed by this mansion. He like to ride through this neighborhood, and he liked to look at the mansions, whatever. He seen this white guy passed out on the floor, and he wanted to know. Oh, he called the police and said there's a white guy passed out on the floor, and they asked him if he could go check the pulse, and he's like, no, because I'm a black guy, and if I go over there and I get caught in a situation where his family comes outside at the same time,
you don't think a black woman would feel that same?
They think that I would try to rob him. Angela Yee, as a black woman, she said, I feel like it would be different. They would see me as a woman trying to help.
Nurturing,
yeah, exactly.
Like,
Whereas, like, they don't think I would overpower him. You feel me? More than envy as a grown man. Like, oh, maybe I beat him up and I'm trying to take his money. So that's what I'm saying. Like, black men, we're seen as like the most powerful. You feel me? So I feel like even when they were saying, we was talking about earlier. Well, on the earlier podcast, you know what I mean?
the podcast that we did a couple of days
that we did like a couple weeks ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that we're like the police are scared of us. You feel me? So I feel like there's more fear towards black men than there are towards black women.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I don't hear
that
too
varies
many,
though, bro. It depends on the
situation.
situation.
Bro,
Police say I'm scared of a black woman.
That's what I'm saying,
That,
bro.
I
Never.
though black women do go through injustice.
They not
with
scared of the
police,
black
too.
men either.
They're
They're saying that.
Yeah, but they don't say that towards black women. Like, you know
Shit,
what I
they
mean?
said that towards Sandra Bland.
Yeah, true. That's right.
All right, but how many of those can you name, and then how many black men can you
We're
name?
not gonna do that.
I'm not saying we should
I
do
mean,
it.
but yeah, but we're not.
But
gonna
I'm
do
saying there's more of a fear towards black men because
they're scared of more of how smart you are rather than how strong you are. That's a whole different story.
now we gotta play a conspiracy theory for you, nigga.
I think, like, just to get back on topic real quick, because there's a lot of ways we could go about this topic. I'm thinking about when I was a kid, like, nobody, like, my aunt never broke down, like, racism. I just knew there was a difference between white people and black people.
At what
Like,
point?
I would say maybe in middle school, I would say. Or maybe...
But you lived in different. That was
Yeah,
different.
I lived in I literally grew up in an environment that was literally white and or black. Like, that was it. Like, you know what I mean? But I would see how the white kids would get treated, you know what I mean, and the environments that they lived in compared to the environments that black people lived in. Like, you know what I mean? Even when I watched my, like, shows growing up, like, you know, all the superheroes was, like, white. Like, you know what I mean? Like, every cartoon show that I watched, all them niggas was white. It wasn't really like a lot of black cartoon characters. Like, you know what I mean? You had to really go look for them shit.
And
so psychologically, you do start to paint that picture, like maybe, and you start to question, like, all right, well, even when it comes to the Bible, like, you know what I mean? I was never a religious person, but at a point when I did discover about the Bible, it was a white Jesus. You know what I mean? So everybody in the Bible was
like,
white. Like, you know, I watched
that's
Passion of the Christ with my
yeah.
aunt. Like, you know, I cried. I didn't even know why the fuck I was crying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even a religious person, but I seen all these white people, this white God, this white Jesus on a cross getting stoned and whipped and all this other shit. So I was like, yo, if Jesus is white, or, you know, that's how to perceive to be. White is good. You know what I mean? Automatically, the opposite would be black. Black is negative. Even in the shows, the yin and the yang. The yang is always the well, I don't know which one is the yang, but I think the yang is the black shit. But it's always perceived as negative shit. So if they're calling me black, then I must be a negative figure. Like, you get what I'm saying? So,
but it's crazy how you were exposed to that, like where you lived at, because of the diversity of it being white people.
The lack of diversity, like, because there wasn't no diversity. Like,
It was black or white.
yeah, that's not diverse.
But
I mean,
when
it's more diverse than what we were.
exactly when we grew up,
It's
all I
only
seen was
black.
black people,
Black or Spanish.
So all
If
I
that.
seen was the reaction to black people. I never seen the reaction to white people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
But
you
even in your
you
shows,
seen both.
in your shows, you never seen. You watched Disney
I
Channel
watched.
growing up.
Nah, bro. I didn't have cable. all I had was.
I mean, me neither though.
all I had was Fresh Prince, Martin, wrestling,
Jamie Foxx,
and cartoons. That's it.
Okay,
That's all I had.
that's fair.
Batman. Shout out to Batman.
So when did you realize? Like, when did you understand what racism was or what colorism was? Like, and you, mind you, you was growing up, so at that point there was a big emphasis on lighter skinned boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just until recent, like when dark skinned men
It's different
were
for me
looked at.
though. I'm growing up light skinned. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I have a family that like has a lot of dark skinned people in it, so I'm already hearing, oh, you adopted or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like crazy shit, bro. And I dealt with colorism almost my whole life. And I felt like I always had to prove that I was black or black enough. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fucked up. But like I've realized being the paler skinned person, you know, you would say, oh, you know, he's treated better because he's light skinned. But I felt like I had the shitty end of the stick for being light skinned. I had to always fight and prove that I wasn't pussy. You know, and it's different for the stigma for black men. You know, a lot of black women be like, oh, you know, y'all praise the light skinned women and this, that, and another. But for light skinned men, you got to prove that you tough. You got to prove that you can hold it down.
No, you're right.
All day.
You're right.
You always getting questioned about your manhood or your blackness.
Right.
Still to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's always
But that's
like
from
that.
other men. How's the women?
They don't respect me because I'm light skinned. I'm sensitive or whatever the case may be.
Bro,
you know,
love sensitive niggas.
No, they don't,
like,
bro. Women, look, exactly. Look, women do. They like light skinned niggas because they wanted to have babies with them,
right?
But they didn't want to be with them because they would probably be cheating on them with the fucking hood nigga, the dark skinned nigga, or whatever the case may be.
So you're saying the women don't use you for your kids? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
for your seeds.
I've been told that before. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, oh, you got some nice hair. Let me have a baby with you. You know what I'm saying? I've been told that before. You know what I'm saying? So
okay. Now
I mean, but women and men question light skinned men, and they glorify light skinned women.
But let me ask you a question, right? So you said women want to have kids with light skinned men, and you saying
because for some reason they feel like they don't want to have a kid. I don't understand why.
But
women
there's a
don't
reason
want
why they want to have kids with light skinned men because they feel like their kids will be more accepted in society
exactly.
than a darker skin. Because maybe they were darker skinned. You feel what I'm saying? And they had to go through
But
harshness that they feel like a light skinned child wouldn't have to go through. Like you know what I'm saying? Like.
I mean, which is still wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, if not, is you feel worse as a light skinned man because you feel like you're getting heat from your side and from the white side. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to please both.
Because at the end of the day, you black, and then the black people are rejecting you because you light skin.
Yeah, I'm as black as it come. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna front. When I first met you, I thought I could have swore you was Dominican. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no disrespect to Dominicans, but
I
no.
thought you was Bruno Mars' cousin. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
you know what I'm
I
saying?
also thought that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't catch a grenade for you. Ain't that the song?
I mean,
listen. So you actually know Bruno Mars?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say.
That nigga saying go to Bruno Mars concert. What's the problem? He can sing.
Yeah, yeah, but now but like I said, it's we could talk about this topic all day, like you know what I mean, because it affects our community.
What was the topic again?
About kids. When do you teach your kids?
Oh, right.
Like there's so many branches you could go off.
Yeah,
into,
so let me chime in, man.
I mean, their mind is young. It's some kids that do be knowing it from like the very beginning.
It's like real quick. It's like when they had this study of the doll test, right? So they would get black little girls and have the white doll and the black doll, and then they say which one is evil, which one is good. They get to the white doll. Which one is evil? They get to the the black doll. Like you know, so they don't realize it, but subconsciously they're making a decision. Like I
just read on like some shit about Disney, like they make all their characters dark, so you can understand that black is evil and
like
the white
the
villains are all dark. Scar. You know, all these other crazy every other ones.
What's that the fat shorty from a mermaid, Little Mermaid?
No, damn, I forgot her name.
Lady.
Yeah, she was purple. She was the color of his name.
But she was dark.
You don't never want to hear the joke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's crazy though. Now that I think about it, Lion King is my favorite movie. I ain't gonna to. And I just thought about that. Like Scar is definitely dark skin, and Simba and Mufasa is light skin. Like that's crazy.
But them niggas, yeah. I mean, I never think about because there was an animal form,
but they put it in animal form. Right. And if you look at Beauty and the Beast or something, not Beauty and the Beast, another movie where there's a guy, there's a white man that's the villain, but they made him a darker skinned white man. I can't.
And Tarzan, the gorilla, wasn't the gorillas the villain? I don't know. No, the white niggas.
No, the white niggas was white niggas was the villain.
Yeah, so I can't say
that's a Disney movie.
Tarzan? Yeah, I think Tarzan is a Disney movie. Right?
Also, they make white people villains. That's crazy.
True.
But you don't see their face. You see
do.
their feet.
You do.
Niggas say you see their feet. Yeah.
Nah, you seen the Clayton? What's his name? I think it was Clayton.
He's a dark skinned white guy though. He's not a pale skinned white man.
I had to go watch it again.
All right, well,
black hair, black man.
Well, segueing into my next topic, I might as well get into this. It says, who receives more criticism for dating outside their race, men or women?
You mean black men or black women, or just mean men or women? Just...
I mean, but at each side, if you're a white woman dating a black man, you're getting criticized.
But I feel like if you was a white man dating a black woman, you probably get criticized more too. Like, I don't know about more.
If you a black woman dating a white man, you get criticized?
No, if you're a white woman dating a black man, you're getting criticized. Black woman.
By who?
By your fucking family.
Oh, your family. Okay.
I mean, if a black woman comes home with a white guy, her family's not really saying much. They might make a few jokes.
True.
Well, like I said, for me, it's hard. It's hard for me to speak about other races because I don't really know about them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just keep this topic for black men or black women because I see this often. Whenever there is, like, for example, Queen and Slim, the black actor from Queen and Slim. Mm-hmm. You know, as much as we love that movie, in real life, she's married to a white man. Like, you know what I mean? So when I discovered that, I immediately was like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know who receives more. I feel like black men receive more criticism for dating outside their race than women do, because when women do, it's kind of like a, yes, queen, you found your king, and like, you deserve the world type of shit. But when a black guy do it, oh, you turned your back on black women, you hate your mother, and all this other shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I would definitely say men receive more criticism. Like, that's just me.
Yeah, I just gotta speak off of my experience, and in my experience, I feel like men receive more flack for dating outside their race than women do. Just like what we was talking about earlier when 50 Cent was like, oh, he like the more exotic. When do we ever hear like a black woman getting flack for saying, oh, I like the white man because they treat me?
The thing is, they wouldn't say it though, even if they did.
Yeah, but even if they do say, they don't say it in a way where they're downplaying. Well, actually, no.
I've heard black women say, "Oh, I like white men because they treat us better." Blah blah. Right. I've heard that.
While also simultaneously, for example, what's Lonnie Love from the Real whatever is a black woman who's dating a white man, and in that process, she went on national television to say pretty much how black men don't know how to treat women. You know what I mean? She's just blatantly shitting on black men. She didn't even say some black men. Like, she just get into this whole general like all black men. And it's because, like, oh, now that I date this white guy, he knows how to treat me. He knows how to this, that, and the third. But black men don't know how to treat. They don't know how to treat women, and they treat them like this, that, and the third. Like, you know what I mean? Which is, I don't think is an accurate statement. I feel like, you know, that's also specific, because then you start to talk about specific instances, and you never acknowledge the LeBron James or the D Wades of the world, or, like, you know what I mean, the Chris Pauls of the world, like, you know what I mean, you don't acknowledge that, like, you know, so
Obamas,
but y'all quick the NBA YoungBoy. All niggas think like NBA YoungBoy. No, they do not.
And then you say, like, oh, they be like, oh, D Wade, he cheated, or, you know, they just look for every negative. You know what I mean? Right. Whether that's a relationship or whatever the case may be.
Who D Wade cheating on, Gabby?
Well, he had a break baby, so, like, you know, they're using that against him. So yeah. So what about y'all? Who y'all think received more criticism?
I mean, men would receive more criticism. The thing is, I would say probably black men or Hispanic men. Even
Hispanic men?
I mean, even Asian,
yeah,
like
Hispanic
Asian,
men. Yeah, I would say so.
I think every race besides a white man. I mean, I feel like he gets criticized, but it's not like mom, shut the fuck up, and then you're okay. You know what I'm saying? But like Asians, you know what I'm saying?
Mom, like
Asians is not accepting it. You know what I mean? At all. You know what I mean?
Fuck you.
Exactly. But I feel like men predominantly takes more criticism, but it might be more hard on women because men are strong. Like, sometimes we could like kind of take it, but I feel like women are probably not understanding. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to talk to your family or taking that away, it probably affects them more.
I got a thought. Like, maybe men receive more criticism because they are looked at as the providers. Like, right. So if your daughter comes home with a white man or somebody Indian or whatever, Asian, you're looking at them. Well, he's a provider. He's going to contribute to my family in some form of fashion, like, you know what I mean, as far as the overall lineage, like, because they look at men as the providers, whereas a man is he's providing, you know what I mean, and then it's looked at like, well, why are you providing for that community or whatever the case, like, you know what I mean, like, I don't know, maybe I'm looking at it from a different angle, like, you know.
I think black men are just more glorified. You feel me? So like, like Denzel. Denzel is like, oh, sexiest man on earth when he was in his prime and shit, blah blah. So whoever Denzel dated will be glorified. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But then when you look at the black woman, Halle Berry. Who was she dating? I think she was dating a white guys at some point.
She dated black too. Eric Benet,
right? But I feel like more black men are glorified.
Nobody batted an eye when she dated a white man.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That wasn't put out there. You feel me? But when a black guy dates a white woman, it's like, oh yeah, look, he's dating. You feel me? Like,
it's
so
like Serena and Shorty from Queen of Slim when they date a white man, is looked at. Oh yes, you know your value, queen. Like, this, that, and the third. But when an NFL player goes after some women can't wait to get in the comments and bash them.
I think the problem is how they choose their word to explain it. One, you shouldn't have to explain it, right? Two, that's who you love, that's who you love. But when these football players and other black men of power say, "Hey, I picked this white woman because I couldn't have a black ass baby," you know, that downplays, you know, how it's perceived. You get what I'm saying? Like, we can't respect a man for saying anything like that. And that's a man would just outright say some stupid shit like that. Where women would probably approach it in a different manner.
Right.
I also feel like women would express their outrage more than a man would. You feel me?
Right. So, but like, they wouldn't even question a woman too, which is fucked up.
That's
like I said, they would be like, "Yes, queen, that's your know your worth." Like,
but
you know what I mean?
a man wouldn't go on and be like, "Oh, she dating some white guy, and wow, that's crazy." You feel me? Yeah. But if a guy's dating a white woman, he's like, "Oh, so you sold out? You got rich and dating a white girl?" You feel me?
It's interesting how, like, when a black woman dates a white man, is looked at as, well, she tried to give black men a chance, but all these niggas ain't shit, so therefore she got with a white guy who knows her value. But when a black guy do it, it's never looked at, well, he tried to give black woman a chance and like it didn't work out, so now he's choosing a white woman or whatever the case is. They don't look at it that way, like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying all women, some women, and just like some men, you know what I mean? Because I've seen men express their frustration.
I feel like that's our fault too, because some of our men that's in the limelight is downplaying black women, like Lil Wayne, 50 recently talking about he like exotic women. So I feel like that's our fault too. But
what do you mean our fault? Like
our
we can't let select individuals be the voice of all black men. 80% of black men date marry black women. Like, you know what I mean?
but they're in that light. So their opinion is taken. It's taken as word.
That doesn't make it right, bro.
It doesn't make it right, but
they don't speak for me.
But if people, it's about platforms, bro. If people are using their platforms to
and that's
do
why
stuff
we're
like,
using our platform to say that's bullshit, and they don't speak for us, all black men. So women listen to this podcast and
that's what I'm saying.
They don't speak.
That's what I'm saying. So more people got to use their platform to uplift.
And there is, but when black men are, or when a black man is doing that, it's getting ignored. You got guys like Charlemagne, guys like Envy, or guys like D Wade, or that love black women and they're like, oh well, yeah, they're cool. All right, but let's talk about 50. And he talking about you don't know these bitches.
True.
But what is Future saying? Oh, Lori Harvey? Sure. Okay, like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you know, you pick and choose, like, when you
We're out here screaming, we love black women. It's no harder we could do it. You know what I mean? What they want us to do.
It's almost like when they say when I've seen recently a lot of black women say, and I'm going over my time, I apologize, but a lot of black women will say, you know, black men don't stand up for black women, right? I've seen so many examples, and I'm just like, okay, why is nobody talking about this? Like, I see the examples all the time, and this is why I said in a previous podcast, it's about what you surround yourself with. Like, what pool you surround yourself with. If you're only following if you're on social media and you're only following certain sources that only perpetuates that, then of course you want to think that's the majority.
That's all the fuck you
gonna
see.
Like, you're not like, what's that dude? Is that some dude, Derek Jacks? Like, you know what I'm saying? His whole platform is to uplift black women and call black men out and things of that nature. Nobody be talking about that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but let NBA YoungBoy say some shit. Like, I use him as the example a lot. But, like, let him say some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And when we even speak about positive shit and call black men out, you know what I mean? It's ignored. We don't get
I ain't gonna lie,
respond and stuff like that.
Yeah, we posted some positive black stuff, and it would get a few likes. Know what I mean? No comments, but then we post some controversial shit, flooded with comments. You know what I mean?
Or question anything about a woman. You know what I mean? Men or own up or have bullshit about their shit. Even us. But once you question anything about a female, it's just different.
Anyway, like I said, we could talk about this all day, but Jew man, what are we talking about?
All right, can you play my music?
Hey, yo, who mans is this? Period. But I'm gonna tell you like this, though. Who mans is this? Mans is this? I need to know.
Okay, you got the vocals right this time. Copy. All right.
It's the master, like.
All right, another day, another pausery. And I know we all love music, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard when we choose music to find our pause of the days, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And with this pause of the day, this is no disrespect. If the dude is gay, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting this disclaimer out now. I know some people be thinking about, pause
you full of disclaimers these days, man.
Yeah, man. I just want to be, politically correct, whatever that word is. Yeah,
politically.
Peace.
Can't say it. But you know what I mean. But if he's not gay, we got to bring this to the court case. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gotta get the fucking judge. You walk into Judge Judy doing.
Definitely.
And we're not gonna judge this one. We're gonna leave it up to you guys in the comments. So we want to hear what you guys got to say. Who got the judge gavel? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, all that good shit. So put it in the comments. First, I want to shout out all the hustlers, you know what I'm saying, and the go-getters, you know what I mean? You know, Jeezy told us how about trap and go get it, you know what I'm saying? And I got to shout out the people that get it by any means necessary. Shout out to Malcolm X, you know what I mean? Another black brother, get it by any means necessary, you know what I'm saying? But in these lyrics, I think he went beyond that. This dude, I don't know his name.
He went beyond necessary, like
yeah.
Okay.
By any means necessary, he took it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from a man like myself, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Did you say bye? Bye? Oh, continue.
Well, yeah.
Okay, continue.
Bye. Get the fuck out of here. All right. So, Keem, can you play the audio for the people listening all over across the nation and the world?
Of course, man.
That I made that was supposed to keep us lit. I was out here sucking dick. I was trying to pay the rent. My nigga, I ain't know if Marshmallow can make it beat that hard, man.
Wait, hold on. I gotta play that one more time.
That I made that was supposed to keep us lit. I was out here sucking dick. I was trying to pay the rent.
Wait, one more time. Maybe I'm hearing this.
That I made that was supposed to keep us lit. I was out here sucking dick. I was trying to pay the rent. My nigga.
Okay.
What's the exclusive? Oh, you say you had some new news for me? You said some news for me? You had.
Well, he came out and he said that he didn't say that he was sucking dick. He said some hoes were sucking dick, man. But
shut the fuck up! You're lying.
Okay.
He definitely said those words, and at first I was like, hey, let's give this brother the benefit of the doubt. He might be he might be gay. And you know what I'm saying? If he's gay, then it's no disrespect to that. You know what I'm saying? That's your preference, brother. You out here doing what you got to do to get this money.
Indeed.
But once you slick motherfucker, you said because you didn't say that. I know it. Now I'm gonna adjourn this motherfucking court. We got evidence. Bring it into the court right now. You said you didn't say, but what you really did say was you gonna suck a nigga dick. And that's almost just as bad as the great notorious B.I.G. line. You know what I mean? Look so good and suck on your what? You know what I'm saying? I can't repeat those words.
You said it was gay, so what?
Yeah, pretty much. And that's almost just as bad. You know what I'm saying? And
wait, but why was he doing that action? What did he say?
He was trying to pay some rent, so he had to suck some dick. And I never put myself And this level, money's been tight. You know what I'm saying? I've been homeless before. I slept on my homie's couch. You get what I'm saying? I've done that before. But I've never been so broke that I had to go sucker what? Not never in my life I thought of that as a straight man. Yeah, you can cry all the fuck you want. But that is motherfucking pause. And I want to hear y'all comments. I want to see y'all in the comments. And I want to hear y'all opinions. Let us motherfucking know.
I don't know. After hearing it with headphones, like, it really just sounds like he's saying he was out here, like, you know what I mean? Like when you said that he said hoes or whatever the case is.
Hoes out here.
I don't know if it's because my brain wants to just take the benefit of the doubt and just assume that he's saying hoes, like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, there's no way he's saying so.
And his lyric was basically to say that he was in a spot where he had to do something he didn't want to do. You get what I'm saying? I had to pay the rent, so I had to suck it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's tough times.
Yeah, because even if you replace that with hoes had to suck a dick. They was out here paying rent. Is that what he meant to say? Or like he definitely says I was out here paying rent.
Yeah.
So is he saying while they were sucking dick?
He was pimping. Rent? He was doing it with them. He was pimping and doing it with them.
They was sucking dick and paying his rent. I don't know, man.
We got any callers?
Yeah, we do got some callers online, man. Call online, what, man? Tell us what you think about this guy here, man.
This nigga gay.
Pretty much.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. If that's a lifestyle you want to live, by all means, live that lifestyle. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Call online too. What you got to say about this, man?
That was real gay, my nigga. Cut that out.
Right.
We don't have a problem with you if that's your lifestyle, but you know what I mean?
Okay. They got a lot of callers agreeing with you, Drew. Okay, man. Call on line 3.
Gay.
Yeah, he put a little bit of Ice Cube in that.
Sounds pretty accurate.
Oh, y'all remember this guy? This is our favorite caller right here, man. What you got to say, favorite caller, man? About him paying rent?
Oh, he got a capella.
But the sucking dick.
Oh my God, so damn gay.
Yo, shout out to him, man, for keeping, you know what I mean, making sure he was prepared when we came back.
For some reason, he got the line direction.
His vocals is still on point. Like that's crazy.
He kept them warm, like, on the show when we returned.
That's
like,
crazy, man.
Appreciate that pause of the day, Joe.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed,
no problem, man. You know what I mean? I just like to give the fair opportunity to the people. So make sure y'all go in the comments and let us know what y'all fucking thinking.
Indeed.
All right. I'm going to go to my first topic. What do men bring to the table besides finances? I mean, don't flood me with answers all at once.
I mean, I think men bring leadership. You know, they bring that to a relationship. Obviously, finances is one of the most important things. Like, you know what I mean? But like I said, leadership.
We question women.
Security.
You don't be stuttering, because we question women.
Yo, damn! Like, can I get the word out? Like, you know what I mean? Like, security. Like, you know what I mean? Emotional support. You know, we provide that. You know, shit. Help me out here. Like,
I want to. You hit it on the head, man. Emotional support, because women are, most women are emotional creatures. Now, some women, some women are emotional creatures. Now, I mean, so they require emotional support, protection.
Protection is a good answer.
Women love to feel safe. I mean, I don't think a woman could be with a be with a man that she doesn't feel safe with when she's out and about.
Well, of course, Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion.
No, I think women can be.
I think Meg Thee Stallion could protect herself. So that's why she. According to what she did to Tory Lanez, I feel like she could protect herself. But allegedly. I feel
y'all missing one key ingredient. Y'all want to bring it up?
Well, help us out, man.
Yeah. That dick. You know what I'm saying? We love to help you out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dick you down to the ground.
I'm trying to be classy, nigga. Like,
I'm sorry, ladies.
You know it's funny.
You know,
I was gonna say it. I was like, and then Eli started.
Yo, yeah, we definitely love to give y'all some dick. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
You know what I mean? And you best believe y'all don't have a good day without it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all be going through y'all shit, and we know what y'all need. We just need to slap it on, just slap it up. You know what I mean? And thank you, applause. You know what I mean? And I agree with my bros with protection, security, stability, leadership. You know, I think women do love men that can lead them. Yeah, support. You know what I mean? And someone that they can rely on. You know what I mean? But you could get a lot of men and women provide some of the same common shit that they look for from each other.
God.
So
That's a fact. That's a fact. I think that's pretty well said. You know, if I do say so.
I think I applaud you for doing that. You know what I mean? Because we always question the women like what they bring to the table. So what do men bring to the table? You know what I mean?
I would love to have a woman on the show that would express.
But however, you said but financial stability, which seems to be a big part of what men are supposed to provide. But I won't get into that.
Don't do it. Don't do that. Okay?
I won't get into that today.
That's why we need the our female followers to go in the comments and let us know outside of financial outside of financial responsibilities, what do y'all look for in a man? Like, you know what I mean? So that's the first thing.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
That's the first thing y'all mentioned. Like, you know what I mean? So
okay.
They gonna point with the cues now. Like,
my next topic is, can bad sex be a deal breaker? Can you still fuck with somebody if they're not satisfying you sexually?
You want to go first? Or?
Yeah, I'll go first. I feel like this is more of a question for women. I feel like
because every female don't satisfy you, bro.
I feel like I feel like even if let's say you got a bad bitch, right? Bad, but she don't satisfy you the first time. You like, damn, but she bad though. I'm gonna try this again until she get it right. You feel me? Whereas if you got let's say a guy that's, know what I mean, got a good job, he in college, know what I mean, getting his degree, got everything right, but he got a small penis. Woman's like, nah, I can't fuck with him. You feel me? He got a little dick. What else can he do for me? You know what I mean? He can't do nothing else.
First of all, let me not go there because you made me about to say answer that. If his money's right, then you know what I mean. She gonna act like she coming every night. You know
it's only so much you could pretend, my guy. Like,
you don't give a fuck. She getting paid.
I think it's different when it comes to as a guy. I don't feel like I could have a bad sex experience with a woman.
That's what I'm all right.
Because I'm so dominant with the sex. Like I'm gonna make this shit.
Niggas, I'm gonna get mine. You better get yours.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's always like, most of the time with me personally with sex, I'm constantly teaching the woman. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like, even if she's not good at a particular thing, I'm willing to teach her more than
men are more willing to teach when it comes to sex.
It's not even about teaching, but if a shorty pooms is trash and you feel like it's ran through, you're not gonna keep her, or you just gonna be fuck. It's a difference between like
what if
fucking it and then caring about. You know what I mean? Like that, she not.
What if it's something different? What if it's something different? Like she just laying there.
Then she's
but
not
her pussy good.
Look.
With women, you know what it is with women.
Wait, but her pussy good.
What? What about it?
She just laying there, but her pussy good.
I mean, I'ma fuck it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's not about. But look, see, this is the thing. You're talking about a relationship. 9 out of 10 niggas just gonna fuck any pussy they could get.
So you won't wife it?
I mean, no. I mean, like, if you feel like, no. I'm saying like I said,
okay, go ahead.
No. I'm saying like, if the pussy's good, and they got other shit,
but her pussy good, she got everything right, but she just lay there.
I mean, but that laying there is probably not a deal breaker. You get
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm saying there's chicks out there that got trash pussy.
All right, okay, I can agree with that.
That don't mean you gonna stay there. You might still smash it again.
I think men are more willing to give women a second chance when it comes to sex than women are with guys. Because if you saying the pussy's trash, Like maybe
I'm a fucking again.
Yeah, women gonna say, well,
unless it stink.
Women gonna say, well, you just didn't turn me on enough, or like, you know what I mean, I wasn't as wet because you didn't do certain things to make me that way. So now you might go into the second round or the second encounter like, yo, all right, let me do some other shit. Maybe it'll be a different experience. Men are more willing to find out if the experiences will be different the second time or the third time than a woman. Women get trash dick and it's just like, nah, I ain't fuck with this. They got trash dick, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
because it's like,
even if like a woman give trash head, like, you know, you getting head from a woman, and shit is trash.
But
you're
that's-
gonna be
that's-
willing to like, all right,
that-
now, well, you try this or
but
try that, like, you know what
that's
I mean?
always that shit that can be improved. You know what I mean? You can't improve the size of your dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true. I mean, you can, like, you know what I mean?
Can you?
Supposedly, like, I mean, they got pills and pumps and shit like that. You know what I mean? Supposedly, like, you know what I mean? So.
All right. I believe I'm done with my topics. Can you go?
Okay. All right. I got a post here that says, I think dudes that feel weird around gay dudes are gay. Got to think about it. You can put me in a room full of the purest crack and I wouldn't look twice. Why? Because I'm not a crackhead. Now put a crackhead in their position. You see where I'm going? That's what City Boy said.
A guy said that?
A guy said that, yeah.
Oh, I would expect that type of rebuttal from a woman. But,
how y'all feel about that one?
what was the original question? Like, if you feel weird around other,
if you feel weird around gay dudes, it's because you're gay.
I
can't agree with that. Like, you know what I mean?
You get what I'm
Like,
saying? Because some dudes can make you feel uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with gay dudes. You know what I'm saying? Some of them cool. Some of them fucking funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I wouldn't not chill with a gay dude. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like saying if I feel weird around hood niggas, I'm a hood nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make
exactly.
I just feel weird around because these niggas is not the type of people that I'm usually associated with. Like,
But
you know what
even
I mean?
if
Like,
we're not judging it, it's just once
Yeah.
you do something a little bit too, like, come on, I'm not. Look, why would I? If you're not hood, why are you chilling in the hood? You get what I'm saying? So if I'm straight, why I'm surrounded by like 15 gay guys? You get what I'm saying? That's just not my crowd.
But I'm saying you could be a hood nigga and y'all in the crib playing 2K, but then once he do some hood shit, like, oh, pull out a gun because you beat him, like, nah, I mean, like, all right, now I'm uncomfortable.
That's the same
you feel
thing
me?
to go towards a gay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
'Cause you could chill with a gay dude, y'all playing 2K, but once he like, oh, but if you beat me, then that was kind of.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
We get to a different
analogy, like, you know what I'm saying?
But you chilling with a gay dude, I'm
beat
playing
you
2K,
literally, huh?
and he's like, yo, and then he do some over the top shit. Because a lot of things like, all right, now you making me feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like that's accurate. Man.
You know, I do want to make a statement, but I respect the LGBT community.
Yes,
and
as we all do.
We at the Daily Wrap Up Crew
Indeed.
respect the LGBT community.
God.
Next topic, please. before we get in trouble. Like,
All right, next topic. Why do you guys think that crime and violence is so high in black communities?
come on, man. I think that's pretty obvious. But I'm gonna go first. I would say it has a lot to do with their environments. You know what I mean? A lot of times, black communities are in impoverished. Right? Is that the correct word? Yeah. So they don't have the best resources, and they more or less have a mentality of trying to survive. Like, so sometimes, you know, you got to get it by any means. Like, you know, not like that how that nigga said in the post. Like, you know what I mean? But so you might have to rob a nigga to get some funds because you got to feed your daughter or some shit like that, which I don't condone. You know what I mean? But like, we don't have the resources that other communities have in their neighborhoods. You know what I mean? So that contributes to a lot of crime activity. It's like anywhere is going to have crime, like, you know what I mean? But like, it just depends on the environment, so, you know, so.
I feel like, oh, go ahead, Drew, man.
All right, so look, you guys may feel like it's like a current thing, but I'm going back from, from the beginning of time. I'm talking about slavery. I'm talking about oppression. I'm talking about us building America and not having anything to show for it. You get what I'm saying? How can we know which way to go if we had no leadership? And the leaders that was here was killed. You know what I mean? And they separated families because they didn't like the fact that black people were united. You get what I'm saying? So this hood mentality that they put us in, the perspective, is just all brainwashed. I mean, it's not fair. If you say that I built America, but I don't have nothing to show for it, or my grandparents or my great-grandparents that built America, they say black people are lazy, right? All the fucking time. But how are we lazy if we built America and we raised all the children? Black women had to stop raising their own children to raise white children. Now, I'm not trying to be a racist. I'm just stating facts. You know what I'm saying? So if you're saying if I built America and I have no percentage in this shit, I have no leaders in it, and okay, so my great-great-great-great-grandfather built this that's have nothing to show to give to his child. Okay, his child is doing the same shit he did, but has nothing to give to his child. And about time we get to the lineage of me, I feel oppressed. I feel like I deserve so much more than what's already given to me. So I feel like it ain't. Yo, reparation is well overdue. And people, you can't neglect the fact on, okay, yeah, we have to take accountability for the people that's out here doing wrong. Yes, okay, but how much wrong would be done if we had our equal share? You know what I'm saying? We deserve so much more than what we sacrificed and gave, taken away from us, and still not given a fair shake. We still can't get jobs. We have the leadership. We have the titles. We have the degrees. And we're still not picked or given stuff that we deserve. It's just so much more. And I don't want to keep going on rant. I'm about to sound like Kanye West. But it definitely starts from the stem of the root of being slaves and oppressed for 1,000,000 trillion years.
Preach. To piggyback off of what Juice said, it's just they put us in a situation where it's crabs in the barrel, basically. Like, we feel like it's only so much of us can get these opportunities, and to get the opportunity, you got to take one for somebody else, basically. Whereas in other communities, it's like, oh yeah, you get one, I get the next one. You feel me? In our community, it's like, oh nah, I can't let you get that one because it's only one left. You know what I mean? You feel me? So I feel like that's why there's so much violence and crime, because there's just not a lot of resources given to us as a people. Yeah.
That's fair.
All right, take us out, Eli.
Nah, we might as well just keep it going. Like, you know what I mean? I still got topics to talk about. We just gonna keep it going.
We're not gonna do a fourth one?
Nah.
All right.
Play that topic I had.
A Spanish woman, they're raised to be a wife.
But why isn't a black woman raised that way?
Most black women are raised to be independent. Most black women are raised to be strong, tough, independent, and don't take no shit. If the daddy wasn't shit, I raised you alone by myself. Be a strong black woman. So they come into the game with their guard up ready. Now, a Spanish girl is raised to serve. Let's face it, they're raised to serve. If one time I swear to God, I'm at a girl's house having dinner. I got up with my own plate, put it in the garbage, put it in the sink. Her mom spazzed on her in Spanish about da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, in the black woman's house, if I get up with my own plate, she gonna say, that's a damn good nigga. He got his own shit. I like him, Shirley. He got his own shit.
Just Shirley.
But Maria better get up and get that plate and get it washed and show him you are a wife.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know, so there's so much to dissect in that topic, and you know, it's unfortunate because I do want to say I believe, you know, black women are raised more to be dependent, you know what I mean, and not depend on a man. And I often see that expressed, or like, you know what I'm saying, through black men, like, you know what I mean. So sometimes in the black community, black women would have so much hostility towards a black man. I say this all the time. I feel like black women are the only group of women that tell their mates that they don't need them more than any other group of women. I don't necessarily see women, white women or Indian women, telling their mates like, I don't need you, I'm independent, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like black women are constantly telling black men that because they are raised to be independent and not rely on a man, and niggas ain't shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so whereas when it comes to a Spanish household, they're much more cultured. You know what I mean? They are, you know, I would say, even though it sounds crazy to say that a Spanish woman is raised to serve, like she's a fucking slave or some shit, but I understood what he was saying, like, you know what I mean? So therefore, I can sometimes see why sometimes people might date outside their race because, like, specifically black men, because they feel like they're not wanted, you know what I mean, by their woman, because they're always expressing to them how they don't need them, like, you know what I mean? So, of course, you're going to go somewhere where you feel needed, like, you feel wanted. And I'm not saying all black women. I'm saying some black women constantly express that to black men, you know what I mean? So,
I feel like in the black community, that I feel like you've been pushed to be exceptional. You feel me? Like, you can't be ordinary. You gotta be exceptional. You feel me? So I feel like the women has been, like you said, raised to be independent, exceptional, and they've become so good at it that they've actually exceeded the black man. You feel me? So
you saying not only did they feel like they don't need you, now they prove that they don't need you.
Exactly. You feel me? So now it's like, I don't need you, and I prove that I don't need you. So what are you bringing for me? When in past relationships, what you've brought was the financial stability. You feel me? That's what, when you go back in time, the man was a worker and the woman was taking care of the household. But now she's the breadwinner. So what is your role? You feel me? So they basically taken over, eliminated the need for a black man.
So now the black man in return, not saying all black men, but now the black man in return maybe feels like I have to step outside of my comfort zone or my race, because this woman over here is actually doing things to show that she
catering to me and appreciate me. You're right.
So
she's not throwing in my face, I don't need you, nigga. Like, you ain't shit. Like, you know what I mean? So,
and now these black women are looking for other exceptional people, which would be other exceptional black men or the regular white man who's been born with the privileges to exceed and exceed
wealth. Like, you have to work hard for anything.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. But I think that's all part of the system to eliminate black people. You feel me? Because if black women,
I think it's to eliminate the dynamic between black men and black women, like, you know,
which will eventually.
I mean, we're gonna still reproduce, like, you know what I mean? It's not like you gonna kill. It's not like, well, I mean, actually, it's trying to kill it. Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Shit,
if they're killing black men, which they're doing, and the black women are reproducing with other races, eventually it's going to come down to 30% black. I mean, like, the children is going to come down to, oh, you're 50% black, then you're 30%, 20%. 10%, 5%.
That's a bold. Yo, drop the conspiracy music theory. That's a bold conspiracy. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like,
I don't even know what. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's a shit.
But it's truth, man. It's truth, man. That's all part. That's what they want.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what they want.
What about you, Joe?
I mean, y'all niggas done solved the whole mystery of life and shit, and then y'all gonna pass me the mic? Like, drop mic. Like,
your name Jose.
I agree with you, sir.
This would be a point where actually would have been,
you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all done said it all. I mean, well, yeah, I really feel like y'all said it all. But black men, I mean, it's no way no matter what, we're still going to be wrong on our decision. Even if we feel that and we express that to them, you know, to women in general, we're still going to be wrong. Even with us saying this, we're still going to be wrong. And somehow, some way, it's going to be twisted to the fact that we ain't shit. We ain't shit because if they said that to us, that we were supposed to fight for them. You know what I mean? So, and they would say considerably, like, you know, when does a man, like, you know, you gotta keep fighting. You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, why would you give up and go for a Spanish woman or whatever the case may be? Regardless of it, none of it is acceptable. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's redundant.
I mean, at the end of the day, people want to be where they're wanted. You feel me? So if you some way you don't feel like you want it, you go.
But black men like toxic shit as well.
Some black men, I don't like toxic shit.
I mean, no. I agree. Nobody really likes it, but we tolerate it. Like it'd be a part of your life where you you might even look for. You don't know it. You don't like. It's not like, oh, who the fuck is toxic? You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know what I mean. You kind of tend to look for that type of shit.
When you have a certain preference, like, you know what I mean, then you tend to look for a toxic behavior, like, you know what I mean. I just really feel like I'm very much, you know, contrary to what people think, like, you know what I mean. I'm very much in the business of repairing that dynamic between black women and black men. But I feel like we need to have open like honest conversations. Like I feel like black women, we need to hear what they have to say without them being interrupted. And then in return, they need to hear what we have to say without trying to interrupt us or feel like we're being biased or whatever the case is. Because then that's when ultimately we can come to a type of compromise and be like, all right, I understand where y'all coming from, and now y'all understand where we coming from. How can we help each other?
But the problem is, men is willing to compromise, women are not.
I can't say that. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, well, the woman...
Some
some women. I could say that. I'm sorry, my apologies. But like, look, see, I'm willing to even apologize.
Okay,
How often
that's a great step, man, in the right direction.
I don't want to point any fingers. I'll just leave it at that.
Yo, Keen, man, what we talking about? I just wanted to get that topic out.
Yeah.
All right.
Got another one too.
I got another topic right here. What the hell? Oh, I thought my shit died. Ricky Smiley says America has a problem with black boys wearing dreads, but embraces black boys in dresses.
That's a topic I don't know if I want to. Oh, that's a.
Yo, all I'm gonna say to this topic right here is Tyler Perry made millions. Is he a billionaire yet? I don't know if he's a billionaire, but he's made millions off of dressing up like a woman.
Martin, so did Martin, so did Jamie Foxx. Jamie his career.
Exactly.
Marlon Williams.
Will Smith, because he was in the pause role. But I'm just saying that that's acceptable. But then you go to schools and a black boy can't grow his dreads because it's against school rules.
They be cutting them shits.
Yeah,
you can't even be on like sports grounds and shit like that.
Exactly. I heard a story where this black boy had to cut his dreads to graduate. Yeah, to grad.
Now,
to wrestle, right?
Now it was that story, and then there's another one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. To wrestle and that story and to graduate. Like, why does our hair determine our education? Like, why does the parents determine whether you like? I don't understand.
They want control.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's.
But you dress up in a dress. Oh yeah, you could do that. You could do that. No, I mean,
I think generally, just in general, when it comes to just white America versus black America, the men that's normally have dreads are looked at as more aggressive, more violent. Usually, when you see arrests being made, most of the time. Not most of the time, but sometimes they got men with dreads, so now they automatically have a stigma to them. Like, okay, niggas that got dreads must be more aggressive than the average black person or more violent. No, I'm not saying we agree with it. I'm just saying maybe that's how they look at.
No, they think dreads, that like, I'm gonna control you, take it off, or get out.
So you have braids, but you can't have dreads. Like,
they might tell you to cut that shit off, whatever they want at the time. You get what I'm saying? They don't. Even when you go to the army, you can't have braids.
Yeah, but you can't really have shit. Women got to cut their hair too, right? In the army, no. Oh,
when men have white dudes have long hair, which you know what I mean. They don't really.
I think everybody cut their hair, even white men. Like, they got the Jesus hair. Shit.
I mean, I'm not an expert on the dynamics of the army or the navy or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, predominantly like they question braids and dreads.
Women definitely could have hair or whatever. I feel like most men cut their hair though. But
okay, so but look, how often do we see a white actor dress up? Mrs. Doubtfire. I think it stops there.
I can't even think of a role where Brad Pitt was dressed like a woman. Like,
no, Mrs. Doubtfire. That's it. That's the only classic movie where
I'm pretty sure Johnny Depp dressed like somebody, like a woman.
I could kind of picture.
Yeah, like I don't know. I can't.
Or some Pirates of the Caribbean might have some coconut as titties, but all the white men or actors that have been praised have done like blackface or something like that.
Yeah, I read this article about Mark Wahlberg, bro.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Mark Wahlberg. Yo, that's my guy. Oh, he was my guy before I read this article. And yo, this guy was really a racist, bro.
He was terrorizing black people.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Now, people can change. You feel me? I'm not saying that's what he did or what he didn't do. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Is it change or is this the backlash that you receive? So now you gotta give the fake apology, the statement on Instagram, like, you know.
Nah, but I mean, since I have known him, like four brothers.
You know him personally. That's what you're saying.
Since
no, in theory, I would say I'm not. For Keem, there was a guy from the Ku Klux Klan. Is a black man. Mm-hmm. He wrote a book. He was a
black man from the Ku Klux Klan?
No.
Oh,
black
he infiltrated,
he infiltrated the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
And he wrote a book. He got cool with this guy. They throughout the years. He then later on convinced this guy to get out of Ku Klux Klan. So I do understand your point. But you have that man also apologized. Mark Wahlberg never apologized to Black America.
And he's one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who your friends are. You have to apologize to us.
They can't damn sure to apologize, donate money to Jewish communities.
And I don't give a fuck how old that is. Y'all like digging up receipts.
Which is crazy to me, but that's a whole nother.
But that comes back to another conversation where black people always want to cancel black people, not give them no chance, you know what I mean? But white people get all the chances in the world.
But that's us. That's us
black
doing the
people
stupid shit.
First of all, black people invented cancel culture. Like, you know what I mean?
But we not canceling nobody but other black people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we cancel the shit for us. Like,
I gave you life and I take it away.
I never seen a hashtag cancel Harvey Weinstein from black people.
Yeah, that's true. But them niggas was quick to cancel Bill Cosby. Like,
R. Kelly, like, word. Everybody cancel, bro. Now I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying that they. I'm not saying that they don't deserve to be canceled. But if you gonna cancel us, cancel them too. Cancel, cancel everybody that needs to be canceled.
Right. That makes sense. Like, yeah. Hey, cancel culture is so detrimental because it makes it, and the way they be. I can't say reaching, but literally reaching because them niggas be going like 20 years and it's fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro.
Society is always going to change. So what is acceptable now might not be acceptable 10, 20 years from now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we can't predict what the fuck is going to be acceptable.
And that person was just trying to make a living 20 years ago.
Right. And there's growth in people. You know what I mean? You might think differently. Like 5 years ago, I used to slap people for no reason. I swear to God, like, yo, me, my homeboys, I'm not even gonna say the other name, but I used to walk up to people and just slap the shit out of them for no apparent reason, bro. And yeah, it was stupid. But look, but like now, like,
would you do that today?
I couldn't.
You wasn't by yourself.
I mean, no, I did it by myself. Ain't nobody was standing with me. I would walk up to you and just slap the shit out of you, boy.
Gangster.
It just
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you made the right selection. You ain't gonna pick no fucking Ben Range looking motherfucker. But
this nigga look pussy. Let me slide this nigga. Like, yeah.
But I mean, which is stupid, nevertheless. You know what I'm saying? Just stupid black boy shit. I would do, or you know, I'm pretty sure white people do it too. But I'm just saying from my point of view. Damn, I lost.
People change.
People change. Like, I can't see myself. I'm actually disgusted that I would do the shit. Like, I have friends be like, yo, Jew, go slap that nigga. I'm like, bro, I'm not fucking 30 years old, boy. I'm not doing no stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, cancel culture was designed to eliminate black celebrities.
Like when they tried to cancel Cole over the freestyle he made when he was clearly bigging up a black queen. You feel me?
He was bigging up a black queen, taking accountability as a black man.
He said, I don't know him
apologizing.
Still got canceled. Like, and I'm just like, what? Like, I'm really listening. I thought this shit was dope. I never looked at it as he was dissing old girl. He actually acknowledged her, said that she was way more knowledgeable than the nigga. You know what I mean? That she should lead more people.
Fuck out of here. Stop being a bigger person. Cancel.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, kind of shit is...
That sound like me with Keem when I was joking with Keem and I got mad because he didn't.
That's a fact.
Accepted this shit. Like, fuck out of here.
That's a fact. But yeah, what was we talking about, man? Like,
I got another topic.
All right, I got more.
All right.
Yeah, but we should be good.
Is there such thing as getting married too soon? That's part one to the question. And could you get married with someone before moving in with them?
There is a such thing as getting married too soon because look at all the divorces out here. Like, you know what I mean? But I feel like...
But how could you tell that to somebody that think they found their true love.
Right.
Yo, the thing about true love is even if you feel like this person is in true love, it still takes time to prove that. You feel me?
Right.
So you can meet somebody today and be like, yo, y'all click today. You feel me? like, yo, yeah, he likes everything I like. I mean, that nigga could just be pretending. You feel me? So y'all just gotta. It takes time to actually move through the process.
Yo, somebody gave me a good analogy, right? Not to cut you off, but they said like relationships or love is like it's like you have to wait that probationary period. You know how you get a job and you got to be on your P's and Q's because
Exactly.
niggas gonna get rid of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but once you off that probation period, yeah, you might come into work a little late.
Exactly.
You might be from the fucking department. Like, you know
and that's
what I
not
mean? Like,
and that's not because you don't want that job or get back to the topic. You don't love that person, but that's just regular human nature. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? So you gotta wait till you get through that probationary period to see if
this person is still the same person that
or
they portrayed to be.
or if that little less is still acceptable to you.
Right.
All right, but because I think we all present the good side of ourselves when we're meeting someone. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we all have flaws.
Right.
Of course, you're not gonna show that shit.
Exactly.
You stay in your case, like, yo, I'm perfect, motherfucker.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But I mean, all right. So, other part of the question is, do you think you could get married without moving in with someone first?
I don't think you should get married without moving in with somebody first, because moving in is when you see that person for who they are. And I mean, you see if they're a slob, you see if they're a morning person, like, you know what I mean? You see all. I feel like that's when you get to see everything that you need to see to know if you can be with that person for the rest of your life.
Right. I feel like I don't think you necessarily need to move in with that person, but I do think I need to spend time at each other's places and stuff like that. 'Cause I feel like that.
Well, how much time?
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Because I could pretend for a week.
Yeah, but if y'all been you're right. If y'all been talking for a couple of years, but she's been at your house, you've been at her house, you might not stay there for like a month or a week at a time.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. You
like,
have your weekend. I could pretend for a weekend, bro.
I guess you're right.
No.
But after a while, you or that person will start slipping. Like, they might leave some shit around the house. They might not, you know what I'm saying, flush the toilet or some shit. Like, you gonna start to see flaws after a while. Like,
But those are
not
real flaws.
Like,
I'm talking about the scary flaws. Like, they don't like cleaning up at themselves. Like that shit. But you find out about their personalities, like grumpy in the morning and da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? It's different from spending the night with somebody. You could be happy that moment, but you're not a morning person.
Exactly.
yeah, especially with women. Like,
I'm not a morning person.
women be PMSing, like, you know what I mean, and they got different levels of that motherfucker. And if you don't know that
Bruh.
shit, then you just think like, what the fuck is wrong with this?
Bruh.
What did I do?
Yeah, what?
Bruh. Yeah,
so-
I'll always make it a point to know that schedule, bro. Just so I know that whenever that shit hit, I'm expecting some shit like.
I know you ain't talking to me. You must be PMSing.
They were-
You're not talking to me. Like, you know what
I'm like, what you just said to me? Oh, God. You know,
They got an app for that too, fellas. You know what I mean? So you can know when you're shorty either ovulating or on menstrual.
No, word.
You ain't know about that app back in the day, huh?
No.
I'm actually the inventor of the app.
See, sometimes you gotta
Shout out
go
to
through
you,
shit.
boy.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right. Shout out to that man.
I wish I was the inventor. That was smart as fuck. Where you was at years ago?
Not that you wouldn't pay attention to it, but you just, you know how you do, like, you know what I mean? Like, what we got next? We on a roll, man. What we got next?
All right. Got another topic. It says, if black people were as violent as white people have convinced you they are, there will be no white people left.
I mean, super facts. I mean, I just posted something recently about that what Bill Cosby saying, like, a white man could kill his wife, kill his kids, kill a building worth with a whole bunch of kids
Mass
in it,
shooting,
mass murder, and you know the media portrays it, and
He was troubled.
you know what I
But
mean.
they won't even,
they'll sympathize for him.
Yeah, they sympathize for him. They won't even say white male. They'll just say a man shut up the school. Or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They will. Now that I think about it, I've never heard them categorize the type of man. Let's say when it's black men, like black men.
Not to mention
and
he
what is
leaving it.
white crime?
Not to mention he leaving it in handcuffs. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
What is white on white crime? Did you ever hear that?
No.
When a white person murder a white person, what is that?
I heard that when Eminem was battling what's that nigga name, man? What's the nigga name? You know what I'm talking about, man? Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah. That's the only time I heard that. Yeah.
Oh wow! Thank you, thank you, society in America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's so hard to be patriotic in America sometimes, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the Navy and soldiers and the veterans. You know what I mean? No disrespect to you, but me growing up as a black man, you know what I mean? Whether it's the smallest thing from maybe getting an altercation with somebody else or arguing with somebody else, we're already called vulgar black on black crime, and we're extended to like the worst value on earth.
Right. And I always say I was watching, I don't know what I was watching, but if you think about the human beings, right? And you think about history, it's always, I'm not saying all white people are this evil, like, you know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
You think about colonization. You think about wars. You think about slavery, anything destructive in this human culture is usually white people. That's you know what I mean?
And we fought and supported them. We never. Whether we had a question of if we wanted to do it or not, we did it with them.
Muhammad Ali went to jail because he didn't want to fight and support.
True. That's a fact. Like, you know what I mean? So abandonment is what they call it. Like, you know what I mean?
Don't want to go.
Well, the opposite of patriotism. I don't know what that is called, but
unpatriotic.
Yeah, I guess that could be.
Sounds about right. Like, you know what I mean? So.
But all I'm saying is, in history, black people haven't been the violent people. You know what I mean? I feel like we've been violent out of necessity. You know what I mean? And we're always painted as the villain. Like even in the recent shootings where these kids have been shot, like during like park events and shit. Y'all heard about that shit, right?
That little girl.
They don't know who did it, but that's categorized as black and black crime.
Right.
You feel me? Like, we don't know who did it. We don't know if a white person get.
I mean, even the riots and shit like that.
In the midst of a Black Lives Matter movement, you really think black people's out here shooting little kids?
But what about the fact that they're putting rocks in stationary fucking mall areas and
dropping on bricks? Like, here you go. Like,
niggas say, yo, this Call of Duty. Let me give you a care package here.
You know dropping that shit. Like, oh shit, where these guns come from?
And then say black people.
Yo, I'm from the Caribbean, bro. There's rocks all over. In America, I haven't seen no fucking rocks, bro.
Like,
a pile of bricks. Where a pile
of just conveniently there, like, you feel me?
Bro, you know how many people? You know how many videos I've seen at that time when the riots were happening? How many white people were stealing, looting, and stuff like that? You know, obviously black people were doing it too. I'm not just painting on one white people, but they don't report that. Like, they just saying,
wasn't you just send me the video where the white people ran out of vans and the cop was like, "Oh yeah, just go ahead, man." Like,
trying to chase I mean, like,
but never hold them accountable. You know what I mean? And they be like, we black people will hold black people accountable. Sometimes we're even super hard on ourselves,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But we do not.
Not sometimes, all the time.
Well, all the time.
Black people are harder on themselves more than any other race, bro.
But we be like, you know what I mean? Like, if a white person, you be like, "Oh, they down as fuck." We always giving them the fucking benefit of the doubt.
That's a fact.
I mean, because we happy for the support, because we do need it. Don't get me wrong, we do need the support, man.
We need reparations and the power that
and unity of it. And
unity,
support,
but that's equal. Unity. Unity.
I mean, unity within ourselves.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Agreed.
Facts. We all that we need, bro. Like, we all that we got. We all that we need. I wish we. I actually am. It's hard to say thankful for what's going on, but honestly, it is. I think it is starting to open up like black people's eyes as far as, black people willingly wanting to be more supportive of black-owned businesses now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not just one day the motherfucking week. Oh, well, let's support. No, like, naturally we want to go and support black businesses now. Like, it's more of an awakening in a sense. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I feel like other races support each other, but we don't.
Right.
Because, like I said, we feel like the opportunity is not there for all of us. It can't be there for all of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
But if we do support each other, that would create other opportunities for other people. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. All right, I got one more topic. It says you meet your 15-year-old self. You are allowed to say 3 words. What do you say?
I'm 15 now. I ain't got
Get a condom.
Oh, that's a super important one.
If I see
say,
myself, I'm definitely strapping. Yo, he said it himself.
Damn, I would say invest in Google, but
I was thinking the
I
same
don't even
shit.
think I would have money to even do that at that time. Like, so what do you imagine?
He said, "Fuck you, mind your business."
Even if you invest $10 in Google, right? It will use 15, bro.
You know,
I feel like
you know what I'm thinking? It's hard for black people to invest because we tend to need that money. We don't have this a luxury of we don't have an abundance of wealth. So
Right.
it's not like that money
Which
normally
is owed to us, by the way.
right. But that money normally we would need that for regular
I
life.
feel like if
know
you
what I mean?
invested $10 in Google 15 years ago, yeah, I feel like you probably come up, but
yeah,
no.
but what you're gonna see is it's gonna go up. Then you're gonna pull it out. You know what I mean? Like, oh
That's a
shit!
fact.
Like you're not.
I'm broke. I got $250 right now.
I'm not gonna hold that shit for 20 years. Like, you know what I mean? At some point, I'm like, damn, I'm taking this shit out. Like,
Google,
you know what I mean?
Google
Like,
took off, bro.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know that.
yeah, you're not gonna know that. And even if you do know that,
Oh, so you're saying you'd have pulled it out at
Yeah,
$250? Okay.
You wouldn't need that money.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you invested $10 in Google today, then next week that's $250. You're not gonna leave that in there?
Not at 15?
Not at 15.
I might take that
yeah.
shit out right away. That's a quick flick. That's a quick game.
yeah.
We wasn't smart enough.
Yeah, we wasn't educated.
growing
enough
up in
on that.
poverty.
I took accounts in high school, bro. I feel like I left that shit
What
in.
stocks you got now that paid off for you? Since you was an accountant now, like, you know what I'm saying?
I was an accountant for real.
if I had the inside scoop or on the stock, then that's different, bro.
Nigga,
If me came to me and said, "Nigga, put money in fucking shit right now," nigga, I'm definitely going fucking.
He said, who's this nigga? When did I get veneers? Like,
Yo, who man's is this, man? What the fuck? This nigga was not this funny in January, man. What the fuck?
oh my god! First of all, it was like March.
What the fuck they teaching you in Schenectady, nigga? Like niggas got jokes up there and shit.
Not Schenectady.
Where the fuck you at?
Rochester.
Oh yeah.
But you from Hudson.
Shout out to Hudson, man. Like, I mean, like,
Nah, you ain't on with that one, but yeah.
we got anything else? Or we going?
I got one.
All right.
Nah,
Oh damn! I have one. Oh, I do got one.
Help me. Help me. Nigga. Bruh.
Yeah, keep going. All right, I said okay. Well, why do black men have problems communicating or greeting other black men?
Oh,
What are we greeting them for? Like, you know what I'm saying?
this nigga.
I mean,
you mean like I've just seen the other black nigga? I'm like, yo, what up?
I mean, yeah, but it's hard to have a conversation with another black man
Bro,
as well.
when other white people see other white people, hey, good morning. You know what I mean? Like,
What is it killing us? Because
Yo.
when we see each other, we definitely mean mugging each other.
it's because of the same crabs in the barrel mentality. You know what I mean?
How do we break this though? Do we walk up to strangers and say, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you"?
Yo, it's a system that's been designed to put us against each other from the beginning. You feel me? Since slavery, it's been the light skins gets to be in the house while the dark skinned people gotta work in the field. Now that's been designed to put us against each other. To the religion where the Bible, know what I mean, you gotta like it's just been a whole system to put us against each other. So in order for us to get past that, we have to realize what we're up against.
But see, the question is why?
I'm telling you why. The system. Man.
The system don't stop you from talking to other black men.
Yo, if you feel like that's your competition, you talking to them?
I mean,
No. If we run into another podcast and let's say we on a show, but right?
That's because we have that black mentality.
Let's say we on.
That's a negative thing.
Let's say we on making a podcast, right? Making a podcast, right? And
Write that down.
and there's another podcast fighting for a deal with Revolt.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking with them?
I might be.
Yeah, but
to manipulate them.
So you saying that just a regular nigga on the street is just competition automatically? Like,
and that's the problem. We got to stop looking at each other like that.
That's the problem.
You know, I agree with you if that's what you were saying. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a weak component that we have in ourselves as black people. We got to be willing to agree and speak to each other.
And the fact that because of the situation we in, like Eli said, it's a dog eat dog world. So that person might be trying to rob you just to survive. You feel me? So you don't know what that person's intention is because he's just trying to survive like you are.
Yeah, but everything's not a robbery. And some environments you're in, you can speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like,
I think it
we're
depends
open.
on what...
We're open to speak to. You'll see a different race person. You'll be willing to speak to them or treat them more.
But like I said, it probably depends on the environment you're in. Because if you in a all black neighborhood, like you might be more willing.
You
to,
get
like,
a nod.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like, but if you were in somebody neighborhood that you not really, you know, you can't just walk up to a nigga, yo man, what's up? Nigga, I'm like, yo, who's you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know, so I don't know.
But let's say you walk into an all Asian neighborhood and the Asian guy is like,
I ain't gonna greet them either. Like,
but he say, hey, how you doing? You're not gonna speak.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, but he initiated the conversation,
and that's the problem. We have to initiate.
So if you go in somebody else's hood, and he's like,
there's nothing wrong with saying.
He's like, what up, nigga? What you gonna say?
I don't know if you hit me with the nigga. I don't know you to be calling me a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you be like, oh, what up? How you doing, bro? Or you know, what up? Or good morning or good afternoon. I say that shit. I'm starting to change that shit.
But what hood dude gonna say that, bro?
I would. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely changing that. I'm.
So you just gonna go up to
I commend you.
Joe was good.
Oh no, I'm like,
that can sound intimidating.
That could be a fight, right?
Yo, was good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now.
Nah, I'll be like, yo, good afternoon. I'll be like, oh,
good
what
afternoon. Like,
yo,
what the fuck?
If it's a person that's older than me.
Well, this is my age.
Or younger. What you want to say?
I'll be like, what up?
What up is also niggas you've been using
be
what
a
up
fight.
to fight.
Yeah, it's true, but the eye contact, you know what type of what up it is. You get what I'm saying?
What up?
What up? Oh yeah, what up? Then you know what I'm saying? That's your what up right there.
I didn't mean that. No, I didn't, bro.
You smile with your veneers, man. You serious?
But you don't know me. I'm a stranger.
I know you.
But I'm saying, if you didn't know me, I'm a stranger. You don't know that I smile all the time. You feel me? And I'm just like, hold up.
Nigga, your face is clearly saying you.
My face is regular, bro.
No.
Yeah, how you did that just
what
now?
No.
It sounds confrontational.
Yeah, bro.
If I say, what up?
Nah, that's
not
no. That's not you.
You
now,
trying to be
smile,
that's not me.
You a smiling ass nigga.
No,
I'm saying you don't know me, bro.
Yeah, but you being a smiling ass nigga, if you smile and say yo what up, then I would look at it like all right. But if you just straight face yo what up, and
that looked normal. What Keem just did not look normal.
I don't know how my face look now. It's the Henny, man. I don't know, man.
Yo, man.
I thought my face looked regular. My fault.
Yo, that's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was a good show. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Yeah. Anyway, man, that's gonna conclude today's episode, Daily Wrap Up Crew. As always, man, make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on Instagram. We still trying to build up a following. Next milestone is 5K. We got to get to that.
And if you don't follow us, you're a
bitch.
Oh shit!
Damn, I wasn't gonna say that. Like, you know what I mean?
He said it, but I felt it.
Yeah. So Instagram, follow us, Daily Wrap Up Crew, and Facebook as well. We'll be on Facebook, believe it or not. Facebook.com/Daily Wrap Up Crew 2018. Shit, like I don't know how many people still be on Facebook, right?
Oh God!
All right, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying. So shout out to us, man. Like,
Nah, man.
And remember, repost these shits. We ain't doing it for fun.
That's a fact, man.
I mean, we is doing it for fun, but still, we appreciate the repost.
That's what I'm saying, yo. And we appreciate y'all that comment and like and shit. We definitely appreciate y'all.
And we hear the feedback, we hear the comments, we all that DM us.
Hey yo, y'all did ask us. Keem hit y'all with one of y'all questions, so DM us and let us know. We still ask that questions on the show.
Word.
Facts.
All right, Daily Wrap Up, your group.